Is DoorDash girl a victim or an unhinged lunatic? That this week on Dark Mode and a lot more.
Let's go. I have not heard of DoorDash.
They just fired me, and the police are doing nothing. I lost my job. That was my only way to make money to pay my bills.
This TikTok DoorDash driver just went from viral victim to felony defendant after she came online, saying that she was essayed on the job, and now she's facing years in prison for the video that she posted herself.
3 days ago, October 12th, 2025, I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver. The DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. Their front door was wide open. Their lights were on. They were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles, and they were indecently exposed to me.
Well, as it turns out, that's not exactly what happened. If you need a perfect example of how fast a viral victim story can flip upside down, this is it. Because this video was posted in mid-October by Olivia Henderson, or IRL Monster Hideall on TikTok, and she went viral pretty fast as a DoorDash driver who claimed that she was essayed on the job. And now, as of last week, she's been arrested, charged with 2 felonies, and could be facing years in prison. And depending on who you ask, she's either a woman who reported a traumatic event or someone who turned a drunk sleeping customer into content and then lied about it for clout.
I reported it to DoorDash, and DoorDash did ban the customer. And then 2 days later, DoorDash banned me, which doesn't seem unrelated. They didn't even provide me a reason for my deactivation. They're supposed to send an email. They didn't. And within 12 hours afterward, they had already denied my appeal. DoorDash deactivated me. DoorDash punished me for exposing my assaulter, and TikTok is currently punishing me for exposing my story time. I also reported this to the police, and the police are doing nothing. I was assaulted. I lost my job. I'm the victim.
Yeesh.
She's fluent in liberal white woman, John.
So I do think it's a weird, how did this happen? Where is she? Okay. I have so many questions. I will just ask one. Do we know where she's from?
It's in here somewhere, I think. Yeah. It's not important.
It is important because my first question is, who is sleeping with the front door open, balls out in October? You know?
yeah.
Where are you from, buddy? That you are like, yeah, you know what I like is just a little 30-degree breeze on my boys while I'm taking a nap on the couch, waiting for my bagel to get here.
That's a northern lad for sure, you know, he's raised up in the mountains. It didn't affect him much at all.
That's what I'm saying though, because if it's cold, what did she even see? You know?
Yeah.
If it's in mountain man mode, you know, he's got some belly fat. You know, it was in cold weather mode. It was in sport mode, right?
Yeah,
she saw is some belly and some legs.
He was browsing incognito.
Yeah. Man. Or do you think I wonder if this is just his prank. Oh, he was making content. He had a camera hidden. He was making content. When everybody becomes a content creator, this is what happens, Casey.
Yeah, you go straight to the lighthearted. That's the way you got to look at this story. This is a crazy, you hadn't heard of this. Huge. This is like a big thing. TikTok or DoorDash girl.
Yeah.
DoorDash is a pretty big platform, you know what I mean? And should be
I've
given
heard of it,
moniker of DoorDash girl. That could have gone to a lot of different people for a lot of different things. Now we've got one. She is the DoorDash girl, and it's for the worst reason possible. This is, I mean, even according to her stories, for the worst reason possible. Obviously, I think we watched enough of this video for you to get the flip side of it. Is whoa, the implications of what she's done is wild. If untrue, if her story isn't accurate. This is a whole lot of he said, she said, right?
You're saying that she just straight up lied?
Well, so we haven't gotten to his side of the story yet much, and we don't have to watch the whole video if you want.
No,
let's just jump back into it.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell the story.
I mean, I want to know what happened now. I've missed a major trend.
Just remember, she's the victim.
I will remember that.
Victim.
Yeah, no, she looks like it. She definitely looks like somebody who's a victim.
Victims usually smile unhinged when they record themselves complaining about the suffering that they suffered while never mind. Here we go.
Yeah.
Doing nothing. I was assaulted. I lost my job. I'm the victim.
Yeesh. So this whole thing just starts back in October 20th in Oswego, New York. Olivia was delivering an order for DoorDash, and according to her, the customer had asked for the food to be left at the front door. She said that she walked up to the house and found the front door wide open, lights on, and the customer lying on his couch with his pants and underwear pulled down to his ankles. She described him as fully exposed and said that she'd been put in danger simply by doing her job. Now, obviously, that's not an ideal situation to witness on the job, but it could also be explained as a guy who got super drunk, ordered some Wendy's, and then passed out before it got there. Not a great look, but I don't think it's illegal to do that, especially because he was in his own house and he wanted the order at his front door.
Lock me up. Lock me up.
My favorite part about this is that his pants and underwear were around his ankles. He couldn't get them all the way off. He's like, it's too far. It's too far. They're good enough.
If you've been there, you've been there. You know what I mean? Like, whatever.
I don't know. That's good. His shoes are probably still on. He's like, oh no, I hate it when I do this.
Yeah, I'm not
gonna pants on and pants off and I forgot the shoes.
I know, right? Like, oh shoot, your mom would be so disappointed on multiple levels, really. But specifically, like, you forgot how to. We did the like put your clothes on song. Like, you
yeah,
forgot how to do those things.
You gotta take your shoes off before your pants, dude. That's a
yeah.
rookie
Come
mistake.
on, buddy. Like, we talked about this.
But more on that later. So in her first series of videos, she told the story with the tone of someone who was still shaking from what happened. She said everything was caught on camera. She also said that she didn't want this to happen to any other women, which is why she came forward with this story on TikTok. And with the video, she also reported this to DoorDash and the police. And her initial post grabbed more than 22 million views for a brief moment, and TikTok seemed ready to rally around her. But that didn't last long, because within days, TikTok removed her video for violating community guidelines, and the talk around her started changing, because she posted more videos saying that TikTok kept trying to silence her. And then she said that DoorDash fired her for reporting an incident, and she said the police were punishing her instead of helping her. So see, that seems odd when three entities are suddenly going against her at once. What's going on? One of the biggest points in chaos of this entire story is the debate over whether Olivia actually walked up to an already open door or pushed it open herself. In the first video, she insisted that the door was actually wide open when she arrived, meaning the guy on purpose left his door open for her. Thus, as she claims, he left himself exposed for her to see. But pretty fast, other creators started putting out screenshots that showed that she had quietly deleted an earlier version of that video, one that showed her nudging the door open before panning to the sleeping guy on the couch. And the original clip was deleted, but I don't think this has anything to do with TikTok silencing her here, because she posted a video of a dude laying there exposed on his couch in his own house, and she posted it for millions of people online to see. I don't know about you guys, but I think the video got deleted because of that. So obviously that's not allowed on the platform, hence why I can't show the clip here. But there were these side-by-side screenshots that started popping up of whether the door was closed or left open. Either way, dude is in his own house, so is this illegal? No. But my main question is, why is she walking around in this dude's house? Like, drop the food on the doormat, take a picture, and move on to your next order. You don't need to be... Hello? There's no reason to play Resident Evil in someone's house. This whole situation doesn't make sense whatsoever. Did she just use this as a ploy for attention? How is it hard to understand to not walk into someone's house and post a video of them laying naked on their couch to millions of people on the internet? That's just so unacceptable. But I think one of the reasons this whole thing went so viral, other than the fact this girl's thought process is borderline crazy, is that no one could agree about the push door or was the door wide open.
Dude.
Okay. Yeah. Hit me with what you
There
got.
was a second shooter. The door was open.
Yeah. Okay,
The
so
sounds came from the grassy knoll, Casey.
yeah, dude, exactly. So without getting too serious about this, do you think that it matters? Do you think that this does hinge on whether or not the door is open? Because like I don't know if it does legally, but it kind of it does. Like if her story is originally the door is swung wide open and it's not, that goes, okay, now you're not credible anymore. And also if the door is wide open, I'm like, okay, and we at least have to dig deeper into her story. Like, she could be telling the truth. Like, you know, was this guy actually passed out even? Because in her story, she even said he was sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
she said sleeping in air quotes.
He wasn't like, keep in mind, like I've seen this reporting, so I forget if it's been shared yet, but like she goes in and records him passed out on his couch, just walking around in there, recording him, and like who would have the balls? Just some random girl. She thinks he saw, oh, a girl is delivering to my house. I got a good idea. This will probably be smart. So he pretends to. She walks in, starts. I guess he would have his eyes closed even if he's pretending. But she's filming him. Walks in. He doesn't even react. He just pretends to stay asleep. Like,
well, yeah, because his move,
then?
Casey, is that she's gonna come up to the door to see. Oh, wow, an extra tip is at this house.
Yeah.
And so then she's gonna come walking in there and just, you know, start going to work. And so his eyes are closed. So when he hears her come in, he's like, the plan is working.
You know what he thinks?
He's like faking being asleep. And he's like, this plan is clearly working. She's walking in the house.
If there would have been like a certain type of like porn music kind of like going in the background, like certain kind of music, I would be on her side immediately. You know what I mean? Like, where is that line in music? Like, because this guy could have just passed out with music on. Like most music, I wouldn't say that factors. If it's like Barry White specifically, I'd be like, man, come on. Or like Marvin Gaye, I'd be like, this dude's guilty. This dude's guilty. What's the brink? What's the toss up? Like, where's the line of artist? Where if he's like,
probably
Michael Jackson.
The line is the line of artist is probably Usher, where he has like some songs where it's like for sure, and some songs where it's like, nah, no, I mean, you know, sometimes she was all up on me screaming, yeah.
I think he'd be safe with Usher in my mind, but Akon, no.
I think certain Akon songs might be safe, but I get where you're coming from for sure.
Yeah.
Basically, I think 90s R&B is the genre line where it's like anything 90s R&B and more sexual than that, guilty. Anything that's like on the other side of that line, genre wise, I think he's safe. Yeah.
If R. Kelly is playing when she shows up, she just pulls up. R. Kelly's playing. This dude's going to jail for life.
It's
you know what I mean?
Like, to ignition, got hot and fresh out the kitchen. Yeah, I think, dude.
That body got every minute it wishing.
The only move to me, if you're her, honestly, is if the door is wide open, the only move is to like take a very creative picture of the food. That is like so like you really like it's like you know, it's like Wendy's is like the thing, like
Austin Powers style, like
right, just because it'd be fun.
No, it would be, you know. Also, I think something that would be fair, like I don't like that she went into his house, and the main thing I don't like is that she recorded it and put it on the internet. That's insane to put a naked person's body on the internet and also be accusing them of a sexual crime at the same, like, what a double whammy. Like, everybody's seen my naked body. It went mega viral. Hundreds of millions, maybe, of people. Gotta be at this point.
Yeah.
And at the same time, they're all hearing that you're a sexual abuser for like a week. Like this, like took time to like even his story to get out there. Cause he just went straight to the police like a normal person instead of doing some like social justice online. And it's the worst thing of all time for him.
Because he's not a white lady.
Yeah, right. She didn't think his initial response to something like this wasn't, let me pull out my phone and
he didn't think, you know, who will take care of this for me, the internet.
I don't want to spoil anything coming up, but also she gets really mad that the videos got taken down because she was expecting the ad revenue from those videos. There were so many views. Like, hey man, you literally filmed somebody naked and you think
in their own
like
house.
If you get that money, it's going straight to him through a lawsuit anyway. Like if it was that directly, like I don't even care if the court saw it the other direction. Like that's crazy. At least you casted him in a video or something. Like, you got to pay him workman's comp.
I got one more workman's comp. Yeah, he was injured on the job.
He deserves 401k.
I have one question for you, because obviously
his own parking spot.
If this happened to you, you know, obviously you wouldn't. But like, if this did happen to you, you're like, guy definitely passed out on his couch naked. Let's say the door's wide open. Do you close his door for him? Because I'll tell you, I'm worried about the raccoons. You know what I mean?
So here's the deal. I mean, this is the rub. Like, any sane person wouldn't have that information. So it would matter how I got that information. Like, I would never see it. I would never maybe I'd notice the door is open, but that would be even more like, I'm gonna not let them see me. Like,
let's assume she was telling
Right,
the
it's
truth, which I'm
wide
not saying she is, and it was wide open, and it's like, this is unmissable. Guys laying on the couch with his balls out. Like,
yeah, I go boop, and maybe like a wave, like maybe he's like whoa, like hey, and then
Yeah.
I'm out. Like, dude, it would be edge of the. I did a couple of DoorDash deliveries. Like, it's straight up like if you're doing it at all, you have to be so efficient. You can't be wasting time.
you are supposed to take a picture of the food though. So like,
Yeah, but
I
you,
think
like,
what you're
step-
saying you would do is you'd back up a few paces, picture of the food. I'm
That's
out.
what everybody does. Like, food is always like on the edge of my porch. Like, that's where
Mhm.
I put it. Like, yeah.
Yeah. See, I think that if I saw this, I might do him a solid and close the doors, because I'd be worried about critters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want them to come in and snack on him.
I tend to I probably wouldn't. I just let this guy's living la vida loca. Let him.
Yeah,
just,
that's true. Maybe he wants critters.
I assume
Maybe
that,
that's his kink. I'm not trying to kink shame him.
here's the thing that is fair from her point of view. Like, if she would have gone about this a different way, she could have gotten a lot of empathy from me for sure. Like, this guy is probably not the first time that this or something like it has happened. Like, he's probably and this is a huge generalization, but like, if this happened to you, you've probably made some pretty dodgy decisions based on alcohol, like in the past. So like, maybe this, like, to him, this should be kind of a wake up call, but like way out of left field, like outsized. Like, the punishment does not fit the crime. It was cruel and unusual, big time. I don't even know. Like, I can't even, when you think about like,
he's like, now all of TikTok knows about my small wiener.
Dude,
What the
what's
hell, lady?
Like, the point of justice is to like make you whole, right? Like, what number does that? Like, already in like a, like, this is a, it's weird. Like, it is a sexual, it's not, she didn't R-word him, but like, what do you call this? It's so egregious. I don't know. Let's keep watching.
Well, it's the same thing as filming somebody without their permission, like having a hidden camera in your bedroom or something.
Except it's not, because what percentage of that goes viral? Like, I think that's on her too. The way that she presented it is why it went viral.
Mm-hmm.
So like that, it's like, at least it'd have to be like it's print, right? It's the same idea as like printing libel or something, right? Like, she said he was a sexual abuser. So like, defamation, I guess, is like the thing. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Click play.
And I mean, I get why there's a hang up here, because if she actually, you know, pushed the door open to record a guy just laying there in his house and then, you know, turned herself into the victim, she's insane. And then we for sure have another member of the Hall of Fame of Influencer Morons. At this point, I need to start holding introduction ceremonies for these kinds of idiots, because I should be starting my videos like, welcome to the newest idiot who's now facing jail time for some social media content. Because at this rate, I'd say a lot of my videos are kind of like that. Anyway, people were arguing about the lighting, angles, wood grain, everything. But this is where the story took a life of its own, because while she was telling millions of people that DoorDash and TikTok were trying to bury her truth, police were piecing together a version of the events that looked very different from what she originally stated online. Because eventually, the police stepped in with their own findings, citing Ring doorbell footage that reportedly showed her opening the door herself. Ma'am, why did you do that? So, ladies and gentlemen, they got her.
Sir, I have your DoorDash. Oh, ew! I'm a victim!
Number one, why would you ever do this to begin with? And number two, why would you do this when there's a Ring doorbell camera right there next to the door that you're opening? Like, did you not think he was going to review the footage after you exposed him to millions of people online with his pants down? What did you think was going to happen? Either way, according to the police in Oswego, the man in the video was not sitting there waiting to expose himself to the delivery driver. He was sleeping and drunk, lying on his couch with no idea what was going on. And thankfully for him, the doorbell camera footage reportedly showed her opening the door herself, which does not add up with her story. So DoorDash then finally responded with its own statement. Without naming her, they said they take these kind of reports extremely seriously, and they never deactivate someone for reporting it, full stop. But they said that posting the video of a customer inside of their home, along with their personal details, was a clear violation of their policies. They said that was the reason her account was deactivated, and they deactivated the customer's account too while they were investigating. And they also added that she still had full access to her money. Then, everything hit a wall on November 10th, because that's when officers arrested Olivia Henderson and charged her with 2 counts of Class E felonies: unlawful surveillance and dissemination of an unlawful surveillance image. And these charges usually apply to people who secretly record others in private settings: bathrooms, bedrooms, changing rooms, that kind of thing. But the legal idea is the same. Recording someone inside of their home when they have an expectation of privacy is criminal, even if the camera is technically outside of the door. Police said that she filmed a sleeping person and posted it publicly, which is exactly what these laws are written for. So the bottom line is, police found no proof of SA, and the man was asleep. And Olivia admitted the instructions for her order said to leave the food at the door, not inside of the home as she filmed. Her last TikTok was posted on October 26th, right after she said that she was being punished for reporting what happened. After the arrest, she didn't post anything at all. No defense, no clarification, no follow-up about what she plans to say in court. Her current next hearing is on December 4th, and depending on how the judge sees all the evidence, she could be looking at a whole lot of time here. And this can range from probation to years in state prison, because it looks like a Class C felony in New York can carry up to 4 years. And she's charged with 2 Class C felonies, so that could be a combined maximum of 8 years in prison. Either way, it's no longer a he said, she said, and it's definitely not a conspiracy that TikTok doesn't want you to hear about. This is a criminal case with evidence and surveillance footage that was provided by the perpetrator, yet again, for clout. How does this keep on happening? Now, obviously, gig workers deal with real risks every day. Yes, women face real threats with entering private spaces alone. And yes, some companies have absolutely punished workers for speaking up. But if you film someone in their own home, post it online, accuse them of a crime that the police say never happened, and then you claim that you're being silenced when the platform you're on takes you down, you're in for it.
I was working. I was literally working, and they deactivated me. This is related. They just punished me for posting about my while door dashing. They just fired me, and the police are doing nothing. I lost my job. That was my only way to make money to pay my bills.
I'm just saying, that's not advocacy. That's just clout chasing. So it'll be interesting to see what actually happens in December, and I'll keep you guys posted as more details come out. So feel free to subscribe if you're new, drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Dude, ring cams be getting people. Ring cams. There's a certain generation. She seems like, I don't know. Maybe she's our age or something like that.
Yeah.
There's a certain, I think we're right on the other side of it, where it's like, you got to remember ring cams, dude. Like, my kids will never not think somebody.
Yeah.
has a ring cam.
It's a given. You're always being recorded.
Yeah, it's a given. You're always being recorded, but especially on a porch. Everybody's got a ring cam in their mind. But like, yeah, like there is, like, if my dad would not remember that he's being recorded on somebody's porch.
Oh yeah, just blatantly committing a crime.
He would just think it was a fancy doorbell.
Just like going over the steps out loud in his head that he needs to. All right, so I'm going to break in through the front door. Then I'm going to walk up into the bedroom and steal the jewels from the jewelry box.
Yeah.
Your dad is a jewel thief.
My dad is a big, I mean, we don't usually talk about it on YouTube, because
He's a big heist man.
That's inside information, but he does love a good heist.
Yeah.
But ring cams, man, like the people who are like the porch pirates or whatever that used to take people's packages.
I think those people just
that was really rampant for a second before people just started coming on their ring cam and being like, "Hey, asshole, set that down. You're being recorded."
Yeah, man, that stopped it pretty much. I mean, not stopped it, but that's the only thing that flattened the curve.
There is still stuff like, so this happened to us. We live in a pretty very suburban, safe neighborhood, could leave my doors unlocked at night type of thing. And on Halloween, we left the candy bucket out with a please take one thing. And some teenager did pull up at the end of the night and go dump the whole thing in his bag. And I was like, dude, that's the kind of thing that gets posted on the internet and people hate you for it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do it. But
that's also the kind of big dick move, though, that's just it could also make him a winner in life too. You know what I mean?
There was one
missed 100% of the shots you don't take. That kid's taking his shots. You know what I mean? As a natural non-shot taker, I can respect the shit out of somebody who's just like, chuck it up, dog.
We were walking up to the house when he did it. He didn't know. He didn't know it was our house. But
how did he play it off?
Silent, exactly how you would have.
Perfect.
Oh shit. got in his truck and
Okay,
went
all
away.
right. Well, I mean, maybe he learned a lesson then. Maybe
Yeah, he walked very quickly back to his truck and got in and went away. But I think there was
he
one that
was
got posted
okay.
years ago.
When you say teenager, I'm thinking like you're talking driving age, like
Somebody else was driving the truck. Yeah.
okay.
But
All right.
he looked like he could be driving age. There was one that got posted a few years ago of a dad like showing his kid to do that. Like, oh yeah, like when you see this, like just dump the whole thing in the bag. And the ring cam thing got posted, and like he just got the lady put in the caption like, I got his license plate with one of my other cameras. Should I post it? Like, and that's the kind of thing that like that lady showed some restraint. This girl, like if that kind of thing happened to her and she actually truly was a victim, could you imagine?
No.
She that's what I was going to ask you. Did she dox this guy? Did she say his address or something?
Bro, yes. So
oh my gosh, that's crazy.
She's live as she's doing DoorDash, right?
Okay.
So that's the context here. I think they said that, but like she's live. So
she was doing live DoorDash before.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
That I'm not 100% on, but I believe so. Yeah. At least like she's already live when she's walking up to the house before. And it's coincidence that she does it all the time. I don't know, but
yeah.
So like, I'm pretty sure people could see his address from the video itself, even like,
yeah.
And I think she did. I'm pretty sure also just blatantly dox him in the original videos that kept getting taken down, because that's why they got taken down. That, and obviously that there was a nude man in the videos. It's like, why do these keep getting taken down? I want my millions of. Like
here's the thing.
Even if he consented to that, even if he did, which clearly he didn't, but even if he had, they would have taken those down anyway. You're not getting paid for those. Like,
yeah,
you got millions, because it's an unfair advantage in the marketplace of content when you're like, mine has a wiener in it.
Yeah. Nobody else puts wieners on TikTok.
Yeah.
Wonder why.
This one's okay because this peener abused me. Peener.
This peener abused me.
That feels like the episode title.
Do you think that
this peener abused me?
Do you think there's a possibility they're in it together?
No, but I was gonna say this about
that is so much more fun of a conspiracy theory, though.
The Ring camera stuff, especially now with AI, like you have to be really skeptical, because those those suspend your disbelief so much, because you see something like that, you see like a certain view and it hacks your brain, and you click into you don't. Now you have to really be careful, but you start thinking like, obviously this is a real Ring camera. But no, then you'll be like, oh yeah, bear on a trampoline. You're like, those are getting people, like especially a certain kind of person, but those are getting a lot of people though. Like, maybe more than half of people, if the word didn't get around about certain things. I think we're getting got a lot now at this point. Like, I'm sure we've gotten got, like just the nature of
So I guess I'm assuming if the police had said that they pulled the Ring cam footage, I think that they pulled the Ring cam footage from the Ring cam. He didn't post the Ring cam. If he posted the Ring cam footage, I'd be very skeptical. I'd be like, well, we can't believe any of this.
Right. Why would this guy makes all the sense in the world. Why I don't, since I didn't see any of her original stuff, like I don't even know this guy's name. You know what I mean? Like all the reporting and stuff is doing the stuff that the original stuff never did. Like I haven't seen, maybe I haven't looked into it deep enough. I watched that one video, but I don't think he ever mentioned his name. I think a lot of the reporting doesn't, because it's like, yeah, this is one of the people, like if you have a soul in your body, you get why you wouldn't want to dox this guy, even in the story. You know what I mean? Like, this sucks.
Dude,
like, this could have been me. This on not my best night.
You just identify with this guy. Like, I don't like wearing pants in my house either. I understand.
People work hard and they drink sometimes, and they gotta sleep somewhere. And when you're on your own private property, like, bro,
hey man,
like that, you made it. You made it. You should be okay.
When you've been sitting in your desk, in your ergonomic chair at your home office all day, sometimes you don't have the energy to get your pants and underwear down past your shoes.
Yeah,
right.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Yes. It's more work than you think. And when you're heavier, dude, speaking as definitely a former fat guy, like I can say that now. Dude, depending on how heavy you are, it can be a lot of work.
Especially if you do forget the shoes, because if you don't forget the shoes, you can kind of just kick your legs until you get it to work,
just
right?
Mermaid out, is that what you're saying?
Mermaid out of it, right? But if you forget the shoes, you're like, dude, I got no chance of mermaiding out of this,
Yeah.
Not a shot. I will say one serious thing about this whole thing, and that is that, well, actually, I have one more silly thing to say. Do you think
Please
that
do.
when because she was already like, she was already like kind of trying to be an influence. She was already in the influencing game, right? She was
She's
already
doing something. She was making content.
she was trying to make content already. She was live door dashing. Do you think when she walked up and saw what she saw, do you think it was like Pierce Morgan when somebody starts saying racist stuff on his show? He's like, "Oh my gosh, this is the clip. This
Yeah,
is the
dude.
clip. We've done it. We did it, everybody. We did it. This is the clip."
That's
Like,
why. Okay, so
you
like I
think
was
this
making.
happened to her, and she was like, "Oh, oh yes,
I
this
was
is what I've been
making.
waiting for."
Dude, I was making faces during her clips because that's especially upon a rewatch with like more context. You can tell she's like she can't hold back her excitement. She's not. You can just feel it. She's not worked up because she's actually like something happened. Like which you would obviously feel something for somebody who's actually struggling, but she's that energy. Like you're saying, like this is my moment. Oh my gosh, I got sexually assaulted. I'm the victim.
Oh,
Like,
and it's a sexual assault that's like not that traumatic either. You know what I mean?
no,
Or
exactly. Like she's
an
like, I
essay
can't.
that's not that.
She's
Like,
like,
it's like she just saw it, right?
she
Yeah.
knows enough to say she can't say it out loud, but she's one of those people who doesn't realize like your eyes are smiling because you know you hit the lottery in your head, but she
Yeah.
thinks this is the lottery. Where like this is
Yeah.
the perfect scenario that happened to a girl like me, who
Yeah.
probably doesn't have a lot of interesting things happen to her, and she thought that this was gonna blow her up, and it did. Frankly,
She's
it did.
live streaming door dashing, dude.
Yeah.
There
know what?
are thousands of DoorDash and Uber drivers. Like,
I don't want to shit on her too much either because I've been pretty one note on this, and I'll be.
yeah,
This is semi-serious but semi-silly, but like I think there's a real Bad Bunny type of career path available for her. She's gonna go to prison. I think that's gonna happen. Like it says 6 or 8 years is what she's facing after she's caught lying.
she probably won't get that. If she's never served
Right,
before, she might
right.
get out on.
Go do your time. Go do your 5, 4, whatever they make you do. Come out. Start your career, like you be the next Cash Me Outside girl. Like just own this, you know what I mean? And just because that chick's like a billionaire or something crazy at this point.
Oh
so.
yeah, on OF. The I could see her not getting any time if she doesn't have any priors, but like
There's
a
she
lot of
can't
community
redeem herself.
service, a lot of hours of probation probably.
This is just irredeemable though publicly. Like I don't think you can bounce if she can't ever
She
do
shouldn't go
anything.
the route of apologizing for it. She should be like, fuck it, I'm trying to be famous. You know
Well,
what I
if she
mean?
does go the route of apologizing for it, she just needs to fade into like obscurity.
Yeah.
But if she
Yeah,
does
if she
want to
wants
be
to
in
do that,
public
then she should.
eye, yeah, there's like no. This is like the Hottua thing. Like you can't Hottua this. Like Hottua girl's gone now because she just kind of like misplayed her hand. You know what I mean? Unfortunately for her, that would be what that would be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't misplay your hand. Be Cash Me Outside.
Yes, exactly.
Hottua girl did apologize. If she would have actually been like, gotcha, like your money before, my money now, you know, you've been like, damn, Hottua girl's ruthless. Like,
hell yeah.
yeah.
No, Hottua girl's just like dumb.
Yeah, no,
she's just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And like she knows very little about it. She
It's the
goes,
same
she's
thing.
streaming on Twitch now. She was on a podcast. She goes, I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch. And they're like, oh, how do you like what do you do? And she's like, I think you just like play video games. And they're like, well, do you know how to play any video games? She's like, I played a video game once. And they're like, how do you make money? And she's like, I don't really know, to be honest. I'm like, you just get into stuff you don't know about. That's what got you here. Like,
well, you jump on these little turtles and you collect the gold coins. You're like, no, not in the game. How do you? No, but it's the same thing. It's just too clear what actually happened. Hottua, it's clear she got like taken on this business thing, and she didn't even make the money, but she screwed over all the people who liked her content. Yeah, unknowingly. Same thing here. It's just so clear that this chick didn't actually feel any certain way about it, and then was so gleeful in being able to wear the victim mask and profit from it and ruin this guy's life. Obviously, just
yeah. The one difference I'd say is with the Hottua girl, I think it's like she just you have a little bit of a bless her heart feeling for her to me, because I mean I didn't lose any money on her crypto.
Oh yeah, no, it's not the same.
But you're just like, she just isn't like, she just, you know, I don't know, she just like needs to like get with it a little bit more, right?
I don't know. It's
this
the same
girl
way.
Seems like she knew what she like. She doesn't seem dumb. You know what I mean?
I would say at this point, like, yeah, the ride's kind of over. It's obscurity for you. Like you need a job. Like you need a, you can't just,
that's what Adam Carolla told her.
Yeah. At this, I mean, I'm not saying it's completely over, but like it's no longer like for a while there, you're like, you clearly only do this now.
Yeah.
good for you. You were a national sensation. Then she blew it. Like that's what
Yeah.
happened to this girl. Like, because honestly, if this, what I hate to think about, and we can end on this, but and not to bring this down, I'll try to make it funny, but it's kind of devastating because I think there's a sense of realness to this.
Well, I do have one kind of serious thing to say here too, but
There's a way that this girl tells the story and puts out the first video and does it like quote unquote the right way, like textbook way, where
Mhm.
this never flips and she completely wins publicly, like, and is just like in an alternate universe. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If she's just because it's not morally like she just got caught. Like if she just would have been better at deceiving,
Yeah. If
this
there
would've
wouldn't have been footage, basically.
this
If she
guy
would've
could
told
have
a
been in,
story.
he could have been in prison. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if she wouldn't have recorded and been dumb enough to like there's no wherewithal about what she was doing while she was gonna be lying about it. You know what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
door thing. Like if that were true, or the door was wide open, and she at least didn't lie about it. Like as soon as they catch her in a lie, it's kind of over. Like that's
Yeah.
the thing it hinged on. And like you know what I mean? Like some of these people who are better professional victims, I'm like, oh, that really would have been like a meatball on the heart of the plate. Like they would have taken that thing about 500 feet deep, launched it into the bay, and they would have trotted around the bases. Meanwhile, this girl went down swinging.
The better thing for her to do, the way she could have still gone viral and ugh, this wouldn't have been great either, but the way she could have still gone viral without doing something like as bad. She basically lied about being SA'd, right? So like that's pretty bad. Like that's like you were maybe potentially trying to ruin somebody else's life here.
Yeah.
Right. The what she could have done that still would have been a very viral video is like if she was live, as soon as she saw that, like just be like, oh, like
Yeah.
don't
Act like
show
a
it.
human
Definitely
being.
don't show it on the live, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then like later, like clip it, make sure it's clean, like there's like nothing in it, and make sure he's not doxed at all, and go funny with it. You know what I mean? Just be like,
Yeah.
dude, craziest thing happened to me on a DoorDash delivery. Like DoorDashers, let me know if you can top this one. Like that would if she had to use this, that would have been the far better way to use it, but probably not. Probably just if you're trying to do live streaming DoorDash and that's your cut, like, dude, the hard thing to say is like, yeah, have a personality and just keep live streaming and keep doing it and keep doing it. And while you and like slowly grow an audience, like that's how you do it. That's
It's
just
not a bad idea. There's one channel I watch of an Uber driver. It's pretty good. Like, you know, Eddie the Uber guy or whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah. And you just like slowly, it's going to be slow, but like over time, you'll develop actual chops. You'll develop a personality. You'll develop like an ability to like.
To be fair, though, now knowing what we know about this girl, that's not even true. She never was going to. You know what I mean? The kind of person who takes such a big cut at this and swings and misses so hard at this, there was no perfect pitch for her. You know what I mean? Like in her mind, this pitch was a beach ball, and just whiffed. So whatever.
Yeah,
Good rings for her.
Hopefully
she actually grows up, you know, in prison. And I hope, you know, I think that like what they're talking about is like, you know, maybe she doesn't need to go to prison, or at least not for too long. But like she needs to realize that she's in the wrong here at the very least. This
I think
is crazy.
The one serious thing I had to say was that the thing that makes me kind of bummed about this is that like the more of these there are, the more we start to default to thinking that like this is what happens when
this happens a lot.
Anytime something's gets reported, anytime somebody reports something,
anytime it's convenient for you to think it, for sure. You know what I mean? Like if it were about somebody in your family or something, you'd be like, oh, that can't be true. It must be the girl's lying. Like if there were no cases of girls lying, nobody would think that. And that's, you're taking the right note, the right final note, I guess, that we should say is like, obviously that's the main issue with this kind of stuff is like, you're clearly, you're like, I don't like the terminology that you're like recommitting the offense to the actual victims, but like, you kind of are.
You're taking credibility from them.
Yeah, credibility is even the wrong word because it's not like, I guess it is. You are taking their credibility, but like kind of, you're putting it into question at least. You're not really taking it from them, but now you're putting it into question where there just doesn't need to be. Like, unfortunately, it is ridiculous to have the hashtag believe all women. That is just as ridiculous as it would be to have the hashtag believe all men. Like, no, like at least a solid, I don't know, 30% of us are insane liars. Probably like we lie a lot. Like, no, you can't believe all blanket any group. That's crazy. Now that we're being really funny about stuff, John, what do you think? Should we just like wrap this one, start a new one? Should we just keep trolling on here?
Yeah, we can stick to format and do like do a couple shorts.
Dude.
I got a couple short ones to give you.
Cleanse my palate, please. That
Let's go a little sillier. These are ones
but like
saved.
I had to. You understand? I had to go down the DoorDash girl rabbit hole. Like that was timely too. So like, and that's something we could have a potential update on here. He said December 5th or 6th, I think, was the date of the court hearing. So like, stay tuned. Maybe before the end of the year, we get another installment of DoorDash Girl.
If you guys are just dying to know what we think about this, all right, we're ad men, right? Like that's we're just modern day Don Drapers, if you will, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to here's what's going on in Thailand, dude. You want to know what's going on in Thailand in the ad game? This is a good one. I wanted to watch it.
สูดอากาศได้เต็มที่เลย
Oh, can you see that?
Yeah.
It's subtitled. You can see it?
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder if I can get okay.
งั้นเดี๋ยวเข้า YouTube ดูนะ
ดี
How to กู้ระเบิด
ใหม่สแน็คแจ็ครสหอยเชลล์ภูเขาไฟสไป
สคิปแอดสิ
ไม่ได้ มันบอกให้รอ5 วิ
ยิ่งใหญ่
ได้แล้ว เขาบอกให้ตัดเส้นสีแดงพ่อ
เส้นสีแดงนะ ชัวร์ป่ะ อ่านคอมเมนต์ยัง
อย่าพ่อ คอมเมนต์มันบอกไม่เวิร์ก
หมดหวังแล้ว หนีไปเถอะ
อย่าเพิ่งสิ้นหวังพ่อ เดี๋ยวจะเข้าเฟซโพสต์ถามเพื่อนให้นะ
เดี๋ยวเนี้ยไม่ค่อยมีใครเห็นโพสต์ละอัลกอริทึมมันเปลี่ยน
เดี๋ยวไล่ถามเพื่อนเราก็ได้
เดี๋ยวนี้ใครเขาอ่านไลน์แล้วตอบกันบ้าง หนีไป
ฉันหลีกไป
หนีไปซะ
ฉันหลีกไป
ไปซะ
เพื่อนตอบมาแล้ว สวัสดีวันจันทร์
เห็นไหมวันนี้มันสุกร์แท้ๆหนีไป พี่จะเอาตัวทับระเบิดไว้เองเธอพาแม่ พาลูก
เอาถ่านออก
แต่ที่หนูคิดไม่ออกเลยคือทำไมสแน็คแจ็คถึงอร่อยทุกรสเลยคะ
เพราะสแน็คแจ็คทำจากถั่วลันเตาอบกรอบขนมที่คิดบวก ไม่ว่าจะบวกกับรสชาติไหน ก็อร่อย กรอบมัน ทุกรสชาติเลย
I do like when he's like, did you check the comments? And she's like, uh-huh. He's like, okay. Wait, you didn't check them.
Yeah.
Remember when I asked him if you checked them and you said, yeah? Was that a lie? Did you lie?
I do want to see more ads like that in the world for sure.
I know.
That's the longest ad I've ever seen.
What's that?
That's the longest ad I've ever seen.
Dude, it was so long. And they didn't talk about, you didn't know what the product was for forever.
I mean, I figured it was the Snack Jack just by that like imagery, but yeah, man. Good stuff. Hit me with this guy on the subway there. What
this is a good one. I think this is a good jumping off point for a discussion.
So what's your take?
When two men approach each other for a handshake, there are far too many options for what that handshake could be. It's confusing. We need to consolidate and get on the same page.
100% agree.
Wow, unbelievable. And yet we agreed on some sort of weird handshake there.
You thought this was weird.
I felt strange. It made me uncomfortable.
That's the most normal greeting.
But I think we should agree on what is the normal greeting.
I agree with you because, it's the worst when you go up to someone and you're like, I was trying to do the hand hug.
Because right now we could hand hug, which we're doing right now.
Yeah.
We could hand hug and lock.
Oh.
We could slap, release, hug, back slap.
We could do bump.
That.
We could do.
See, I believe that I'm losing friendships over this. That there are potential friends I could have made, but because I couldn't read their mind.
A guy has approached me and I've gone like this and he's done that and then we go like this and I've never seen him again.
He's like, that's it. I can't hang out with this guy.
Shake.
We don't connect.
You know what they tried to do? They tried to make hugging the new shake. They did.
The hugging lobby came in?
The hugging lobby came in and they said, we're not shaking anymore. It's too formal. Now we got to hug. But now you're like, what if you're not a hugger?
There's nothing I hate more than when someone in front of me is greeting everybody. That person goes in for the hug, but I'm next in line and now I have to hug them.
Now you have to hug.
Because he hugged.
Also, sometimes the handshake changes based on race.
Okay.
So I can see you coming up to another white guy and going, how you doing?
Yeah.
But then you see a black guy and you go, my brother.
Yeah.
My man.
Next time I see you, let's do that.
Okay, back to the basics. I mean, in Europe, they standardized it.
What'd they do?
They do this. No hand.
That's actually honestly it's kind of sweet.
All right, bring back that thing. Les besus. Les besbus. What's it called?
Yeah, I have no idea.
All right, dude, I'll see you later.
Yep. See you, Kareem.
Oh, that's weird.
Sorry.
I saw this and I was like, that is an excellent observation. And I agree with it. I hate also the what are we? And the goodbye ones are different than the hello ones. You know what I mean?
Goodbye, I don't struggle with as much.
You don't struggle with goodbye. You just, why? Why don't you struggle with goodbye? What?
It probably comes from the place where I'm pretty okay with an Irish goodbye. So any amount of any trying is just over above and beyond for me. And it's a salute. Once you become a salute guy, you never go back. Because once you can salute and be like later, it's because it's a wave is good, but a wave is not always fitting. A salute can be affirmative, it can be a goodbye. It's just the types you do. I mean, careful. You got to be a little careful with it. You got to be a little bit careful with it.
Yeah.
But I'm always a downward saluter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't really maybe.
What do you do what do you do for a hello handshake?
You can maybe, it's about here. You can't really break parallel to the ground or you're in dangerous territory. But you can communicate a lot with a salute. But then on the...
I think you should start saluting and keeping your hand in the same spot and just moving your head. So just going yeah, see you later. That's how you disappear through the door. So at the edge of the door, you go, bite.
Or just reverse in this way.
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of how
you put your hand indoors first. You're like, I got to test the waters inside, make sure that nobody's going to chop off my head when I come in.
There you go.
I'd rather lose a hand.
Or a head.
Lose a hand, say the head. That's what they say when you're walking through doors.
Fair. Good. Actually, that's an interesting thought. At what level body part are you just take the head? You know what I mean?
Ah, yeah.
If you could get cut in half, magician,
I think I don't
a magician. Wait, hold on. If you could get cut in half like a magician's fancy lady and live, but you're just the top half now, barely below the rib cage. You want that life?
No, I wish I wouldn't have lived.
Your children can't see you like that.
Yeah, I use my legs for a lot, as does everybody with legs.
Well, how about this? Just to make it a fair scenario where you're not just because of the legs themselves, your legs get to go live a life of their own. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What kind of life are we talking though?
Your legs are actually used in a transplant. They no longer could work for you. It was just a massacre, but your legs are still healthy. Your torso got too messed up. But there was another guy in the same accident where they're like, you know what? Let's just toss his legs onto that guy. He's got enough torso left.
What race is he?
Well, Okay, I mean, now we've hit the crux of the whole conversation, the larger conversation, because that's back to the handshake thing. I'm so glad they brought up race because, frankly, as long as it's a white guy, I'm like, you put out the right signal, and you're like, I can force a handshake in any situation, basically, no matter who that white guy is. If I put out a certain thing early on, I'm like, this guy knows I want a handshake, just so we don't have that confusion. Black dudes are another world.
Yeah.
It is tougher, but I do just assume they want that sup. And
Yeah.
like maybe a little bit of lean in. But bro, I'm not good at it. I'll be honest.
I don't, because it's exactly that, because there's so many variations of the hand hug that I'm glad they went through them. There's so many variations of the hand hug. I don't know which one they're going to do.
You get one momentum in and then a disengagement from me. I'll do whatever you want. But once there's like, they're like, and like that, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I get my momentum goes one way and then it comes back.
You want to touch middles? You want to touch middles? I'll touch middles. But
whatever. Yeah, you want to do a little butt bump, dude? What? I mean,
you want to do a front bump?
Yeah, you want to bump uglies, dog? All right.
You do like an Eskimo kiss, but a downstairs Eskimo kiss?
Like with your nose, but
that's not what I was thinking, but I like that too.
Oh, butterfly kisses. Wait, what are Eskimo kisses?
Eskimo kisses are noses. Butterfly kisses are eyelashes.
Oh, yeah. In my mind,
yeah.
they're the same thing. Wait, what about Eskimo brothers? Are there butterfly brothers then?
I think Eskimo brothers are two men who've. What?
Bro, you butterfly kiss Felicia? Bro, we butterfly brothers.
You butterfly kiss Felicia too.
Bro, I lost my butterfly virginity to her. She was nasty.
Dude, I got pink eye. I don't know. I don't even know how.
I think I hit the wall on that character.
No, it was a good character. Okay,
Yeah.
this is one I haven't watched yet. So I've seen these guys before doing this same series, but this is a new video. So it's 30-year-old roommates mic'd up.
Thank God, because if you didn't click this one, I mean, I was gonna need to know.
Yeah, 30-year-old roommates mic'd up is the premise.
I forgot to tell you this, but my cousin's coming to stay. He just got divorced. I told him he could stay on the couch.
I mean, he can stay a little bit, but he's gonna have to pull his weight.
Hey,
Yo,
what's up, chat? Come on, man.
what's up, Garrett? Why are you
Welcome to-
fucking naked?
This is my roommate, Mike, by the way. What up?
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
So this is gonna be your bed?
Yeah.
That is what I think most of the time I walk into your house.
Why are you fucking naked? I'm not fully naked. I'm just
You are the same as this guy number 2 that's not in the whitey tighties.
kinda. I wear
That's
pants.
pretty
I wear shorts.
That's
not
your baseline.
underwear usually.
I think you put on shorts as a courtesy to me.
No, it's usually shorts. I'm rocking shorts usually. I mean, I'm free balling. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to deceive anyone here. Just,
if it's a hotel room, you go no shorts.
well, that is different. Yeah, that is
briefs
different.
only.
That's different though.
Yeah, because you live in your bedroom in a hotel.
That is a bedroom then at that point. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, no, couch is fine.
Cool.
Well, we made some food.
Yeah,
If
you
you're
like
hungry.
corn dogs? Dude, this is gonna be just like old times.
What do you mean?
Well, now that you live here, we're gonna get to hang out all the time.
You know I'm only here until I get custody of my kids, right?
What do you mean?
I mean that I'm not living here with you fucking losers.
Choke up on the bat a little bit? Well, I don't think that was the issue, but I can try.
Choke up.
When does this stop? The underwear, the baseball, when does it stop?
It goes all night. I
Yeah,
guess.
whenever we get tired, want to go to bed now?
Yeah, is that all right with you, Mike?
No, I understand. Yeah, no, I appreciate you telling me. All right, yeah. Bye.
Hey, dude, everything okay?
I just lost my kids.
Fuck, dude, that sucks.
Where's the bat?
Chat.
Hit me, Mike. Chat.
Okay, yes or no, have you heard of Omegle?
You can just chat with anyone online.
I'll distract him with like a normal ass conversation. Mike will be behind the camera and he'll dip his balls into frame and get ready. Hello. All right, happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Wow, look at this.
The corn dogs, those will be a turkey.
Pizza is like the pumpkin pie.
Pairs well with the Skittles.
Okay, that.
Hey, I'm in.
Shh. We have downstairs neighbors. What the fuck?
How am I supposed to get around the bases if I can't stomp?
See that? See how nimble I am? I forgot to tell you this, but my cousin's coming to stay. He just got divorced. I told him he could stay on the couch.
I mean, you can stay.
they landed the plane. I like that ending. Joe, see how nimble I am? I like
How am I
that.
supposed to get around the bases?
I love that. That was great.
What's that?
Phenomenal. phenomenal.
Should we end on this? This is a good thumbnail. This one's kind of funny too, but this is a good thumbnail. Actually, I got two more. Well, this one and one more.
So I eat in a day as a 33-year-old cis male.
Sorry about it.
Sorry about it.
Here we go. Boom.
Nice.
So I eat in a day as a 33-year-old cis male. Breakfast, just a little sausage, nothing crazy. I do have a long drive to work, so I always bring a snack with me. Brought my lunch to work today, just like normal. After work, I actually went to Five Guys. It's kind of expensive, so I tried to play a game to pay for my food, but I lost. When I got home, I found this under my seat. I think it was from earlier today, so I just went ahead and ate it. Finally, time to cook dinner. Didn't do anything fancy tonight, and just had a little snack before I go to bed and watch some football. So I eat.
Some of the comments are good on this one, I think. No Bev. That was crazy. He didn't drink with his hot dogs the whole time.
I mean, yeah, what a weirdo.
I literally always eat hot dogs from under my seat, sometimes twice a day, depending on the weather. Target audience reached. Yeah, that one was silly. And then the other one I wanted to show you was this one, because it has someone you like in it.
Oh.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, man. Carnivore diet fixed my whole life.
Yeah, man. I've been eating only
Text overlay is when you try the carnivore diet.
meat for the past month. My joints feel good.
My skin is super soft.
My veins aren't bulging out as much.
I can see at night now.
My sweat doesn't
I
stink.
can feel my blood moving good.
Wow. My feet stopped twitching.
People believe me more.
I can see the color green.
It's always been a problem. I'm reading all good now.
Trees all kind of lean in toward me when I walk past.
Farts smell like peaches. That's been grilled.
I don't do typos no more.
My dad respects me now.
That's so cool. Parking tickets I get have a little note on them that says JK.
Strangers just want to meet
My
me.
hair's growing back all over.
My chlorine allergy went away.
My lightning allergy went away.
My tampon allergy went away.
My allergy to aluminum is gone.
This could happen to me?
I'm telling you, bro. Carnivore diet fixed my whole life.
Unbelievable.
Dad? The only true part of that whole thing is that if you went on the carnivore diet, your dad would respect you more.
It's true.
My dad respects me now.
I like those too. The ending clips just both being about eating all meat. Well, hot dogs are mostly meat, I guess.
Yeah. Well, they're meat. What counts as meat?
That's I think that's an area we don't want to get into 56 minutes into a podcast.
I mean, I think if it's some sort of
that's for Taco Bell and their lawyers to find out.
Yeah, I think if it's from a living thing, and it's not bone, then it's meat.
Poop. Is it poop? Is poop?
Okay, so no waste product, right?
But like intestine, is that meat?
Yes, I think it is.
I don't think it's meat.
In fact, I think intestines are like of some animals are like a delicacy in some places.
I think fat and muscle. That's it.
Fat and muscle, tendons aren't meat.
Well, anything in that layer. Below that layer, you're too deep.
So no organs for you.
We got a meat layer.
Well, okay, but like I don't know, people eat like
liver.
Yeah,
I know.
You don't consider that meat.
F it, dude. What am I gonna call it? Where am I gonna draw the line?
Yeah.
My body, my choice.
To you, there's like fruits, vegetables, dairy, grains, meat, organs.
Yeah.
That's a fifth.
Bologna,
That's a sixth food category for you.
Yeah, because when they grind up the hooves and stuff, like that's not meat, like.
Yeah. See, that's interesting because I think deep. I don't care how deep it is, but if it is. If it's epithelial, then I'm not.
Well, what
I'm
about
out.
hoof? What about hoof? Like,
Hoof is epithelial, so that's the same thing as nails, fingernails, and skin. If
So
it's
that's meat?
if it's epithelial, then I don't think that's meat.
Oh, okay. So hair, not
hair, not meat. Yeah, but organs, I'm like,
So
yeah.
you're more
that's the meat category.
outside is where they can only be so
I
far
draw the-
out. Mine
I
is
draw the
only so
line
far in.
outside of muscle. Yeah.
Interesting. Wait, okay.
But you have lines on both sides, so we agree on the outside line. It's only the organs that we don't agree on. I think liver is meat. Like what
I
else
think
are
we
you gonna
just-
call it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's true. It's weird though. I don't like it. But yeah,
I don't want to
mean,
eat it.
I don't either.
Or like Rocky Mountain oysters, meat or not?
I mean,
They're basically meatballs. Have you had them?
I shouldn't seriously advocate for this, but yeah, okay, I guess they're meat, but like,
Yeah.
But also, I don't know. Okay, then
But
why?
also,
is
those
it,
of all the organs, those are literally the outermost organs.
Yeah,
There's only 2 organs. There's only like that's it. Those are the only organs that are on the outside. Those are the outermost organs.
Well, are your eyes are organs, right? They're kind of outside. They're partially.
Yeah,
out.
they're not as outside as your nuts, though.
That's true. That's true.
They have sockets.
That's fair. That's fair. And on that note, I think we've landed this plane. I think this is another successful one in the books.
Yeah, that was fun. Subscribe if you like our algorithms, I guess. If we showed up in your algorithm and you like our algorithms, then subscribe to the channel and we'll do more of this. Okay, bye.
Algorithm.